Hi everyone, Flying Brian here. Today I'm flying a small airplane from Charlotte Monroe Executive Airport to the Hickory Regional Airport, and if you want, come along. Let's start with some flight planning. We will depart from here, Charlotte Monroe Executive Airport, and land here at Hickory, a distance of about 65 miles as the crow flies. Except we can't fly straight there because the Charlotte International Airport lies along the route of flight. The weather is beautiful, but I'm still flying on an IFR flight plan. Let's take a look at my planned route of flight. I am filing Charlotte Monroe Executive, direct Gizmo, direct Hickory. 4,000 feet will be the planned altitude, and the flight should take about 30 minutes. Let's review the flight plan I filled out. IFR. I could go VFR, but in the busy Class B airspace around Charlotte, I prefer working with ATC. My aircraft number, type of aircraft, a PA-28R. Special equipment is G. Number of aircraft is 1. Airspeed 130 knots. Altitude 4,000. Departing EQY. Route of flight is via Gizmo. Arriving HKY. Time en route, I put 50 minutes because I don't know how much vectoring I might receive. Fuel on board is 5 hours. Alternate airport is Charlotte, even though I don't need an alternate airport today. And the aircraft is white and blue. I'll go ahead and file this, get a weather briefing, and it's time to head out to the airport. Well, I'm at the airport. There's our bird, November 9-8, Juliet Golf. Yeah, Juliet Golf. It's a Piper Arrow, a little retractable, high performance airplane. Got it all pre-flighted, and we're going to be starting up and heading out momentarily. As we join the flight, I am about to depart runway 23 at Charlotte Monroe Executive. I do not yet have my IFR clearance, but plan to pick it up in the air from Charlotte Approach Control. With the pre-takeoff checklist done, I take the runway, throttle up, and center up on the runway centerline. Airspeed needle is live. A quick scan of the engine instruments shows me it's running okay. Liftoff. With no more usable runway ahead, wheels come up. The plan is to depart the pattern with a left 270 and fly to the north. Reducing the climb power of 25 square, that's 2,500 RPM and 25 inches of manifold pressure. This airport does not have a control tower. There's just not enough traffic to warrant one. It's what is called an uncontrolled airport. All that means is pilots announce on a common frequency where they are and their intentions. In my case, I simply announce, Charlotte Monroe traffic, November 9-8 Juliet Golf is departing runway 23. That alerts other pilots listening on the frequency to the location of other aircraft in the area. To give you a little bit of background on me, I spent 20 years of my life as a professional aviator. I soloed on the 4th of July, 1974. Graduated from Embry-Riddle in Daytona Beach, Florida in 1978, and flew professionally until I left the field of aviation in 1997. I went from flight instructor to line pilot to chief pilot to director of flight operations over my 20-year career. At present, I hold an ATP certificate and a flight instructor certificate. I have more than 13,000 hours in small aircraft. While I used to get paid to fly, today it's on my dime, so it's not nearly as often. level at 2,000 feet until I can make contact with Charlotte approach and turn north. I just made contact with Charlotte. They just read me my IFR clearance and I'm setting my squawk code. The controller has cleared me up to 3,000. Take a look at our flight track. ATC had me fly 030 for a short while and then due north. This took me out a bit farther than my planned route, but that's fine. At worst, that has added a couple minutes to my flight, but has kept me away from the Charlotte traffic. Let's rejoin the flight as we approach Hickory. You can see from the altimeter I'm level at 4,000. Atlanta Center has just cleared us direct to Hickory and descend to 3,000. And it's time to run through my checklist. Center has cleared me for the approach and switched me over to the local control tower. And the tower has cleared me to land. Landing gear down. The airport is visible on the left side of the screen now. I will be intercepting a 3-mile final for runway 24. Rolling on to final. One last gear pump gump check before landing. Welcome to the Hickory Regional Airport. Well, we made it. We're at the Hickory Airport. Take a look over that way. Some major airplanes, so let's go take a look and see what that's all about. The visit to the Aviation Museum is in a different video. And that wraps up this flight, which I hope you enjoyed. Remember, life is a journey. Enjoy the ride, and thanks for watching.